Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to do a quick update here on Reserve. Ticker for this is RSR, and I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Now, I know this isn't the most popular coin, but just look at this chart. The entire chart is essentially a falling wedge that we just broke out of. So, I mean, if I see this, how can I not cover it and just try to get it out to you? I started making videos on RSR as we're still in this wedge, and I basically said that just watch for a break of this downsloping level of resistance, because when it does break, it's likely going to fly. And yeah, we have broken out with some momentum right now. We got some early indication that this was going to break out as we had. Let me just take a look at this. We did have a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. So you see this price made a low, then a lower low. And on the oscillator here, we made a low, then a higher low. So we had a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame at basically the apex point of this falling wedge. So yeah, no surprise that we are breaking out of it. But before I get into the targets and what I think is going to happen, a couple things. First, if you're not subscribed, you may want to click subscribe now and click the bell and then click on all, because if you leave the channel without doing that, you probably have a hard time finding it again, just because it's relatively new, low subscriber count. And yeah, Google tends to prioritize more established channels in the search engine. Okay, so yeah, if you want to get these updates, just click subscribe. Also, if you want a place to trade RSR, I put the links to 3 different exchanges in both the pinned comment and the description. All 3 are offering you guys sign-up bonuses, and there's one there of the 3 exchanges listed that does not require KYC. So if you're someone that doesn't really want to submit your personal documents, but you still want to trade on a centralized exchange and just benefit from the ease of that and the liquidity and the low transaction cost, then yeah, just check out the it's linked, the first one. It's the first one linked, sorry. Okay, so yeah, just recap here. Long-term, multi-year falling wedge. These will typically break to the upside. That's what happened. And now these are my upside targets, my near-term upside targets. Now the first one, actually I have this zone, this red zone here. I think I based that on the monthly time frame. So oftentimes on a chart I'll have, a monthly time frame levels, weekly time frame levels, and daily time frame levels. But right here I have this on the monthly, and I based it off the close of these candle bodies right here, the lows of the close. So it looks to me that we are breaking above that right now. Now the next level, I'm going to put it down to the weekly, and we have these 2 lines. Okay, so this first one, weekly time frame, I based this on the lows of these candle bodies right here. It's just slightly above the upper range of basically this zone that I had on the monthly time frame, but you'll see this level was support right here, and then it was support again right here. And as you know, broken level of support will oftentimes be resistance on the way back up, and that's what we're at right now. So you'll see here that we came up, but sellers came in, sold it back down. So the candle body is still below this weekly resistance level. It's Saturday now as I record this video, so I'm going to pay attention tomorrow night, and what I want to see is this candle body close above here. I want this level to be broken, and that level currently is 0.002850. So this is what I'm going to be watching for. If we do close with a candle body above this level, I'll most likely go to a smaller time frame and look for a long opportunity. Although this is one I'm already holding offline on my ledger, because I did see this for what it was, long-term falling wedge, and I'm already in. I haven't checked my balance, but I should be in some profit off this move alone. Next level beyond that, top of these candle bodies right here. Could be some selling pressure coming in. I don't view this as a major significant level, but yeah, it would be a sign of strength if we close basically weekly candle body above this. That will be confirmation for me that we're likely heading up to this level right here. This horizontal trend line is based on, actually we have a lot of price history at this level. It was support right here, and then when we broke below it, again, broken support will be resistance on the way up more often than not. We had a fight right here, so it was rejected, and then we had this indecision candle. Sellers came in. This level was rejected. We have this long wick with the candle body close above it, and as soon as that candle printed, the market took it as a sign, basically bearish, just very bearish, and then yeah, we had this huge sell-off to the downside, and this rejection point led to this huge drop. Okay, so obviously with the history here and here, this level on the way up at 0.005250 is going to be a strong level of resistance. If you want to trade RSR, I highly recommend that you draw this on your chart. Now, considering the fact that we have broken out of this multi-year falling wedge pattern, the chance that we just come up here and get rejected and come back down is quite low. Usually breaking such a long-term level of resistance will lead to a pretty strong move to the upside. So I'm anticipating the price to eventually make it up again to this horizontal level at over 0.005. Okay, so yeah, this level, I would anticipate that it does get a lot of selling pressure. It may be an opportunity to short. However, you got to be careful trading this, trading counter trend, long-term breakout, and then coming in. Like right now, the market has a lot of bullish momentum, so be very careful with your short positions. Have a tight stop loss and relatively conservative price targets, okay? Now you see right here, I have these 4 levels marked, and these are based on the Fibonacci retracement levels, right? So what I like to do to identify further upside targets, firstly, I prioritize the price. So price history, like for example, support, resistance, I prioritize these levels. But in addition to looking at just the price, I like to see if they line up with the Fibonacci retracement levels, right? So what I'll do is I'll take a fib, run it from the top here, down to the swing low, the swing high to the swing low, and you'll see we have these levels right here. So what I've done with these levels is I've marked the Fibonacci retracement levels that have confluence with the price action, right? So you see right here we have the 382, and actually this does align with the price as well. You see this was a rejection point all throughout here. So if we're able to break this level that I just showed you based on the price action here, the next level of resistance, potential resistance, will be up here at 0.008218. So the way I would personally trade that is I would wait for candle body closes above this level, then I would enter a long and place my stop loss below, right? I'll just, once we're above it, I use this as a backstop for my stop loss, and then my next target's going to be up here. First time we come to it, it's likely that selling pressure is going to come in, we sell off. But in an uptrend, the more often we are pressing up against this, I'm not looking to short anymore. The first touch, I'll consider a short. Second and third, personally not, unless we're showing bearish divergence, right? Next level beyond that, the 50% retracement. And you see right here, this wick came right up to it exactly. So there is a little bit of price history right here. This actually looks a little bit more significant, but the 50 is, there's a lot of traders that look at the 50. That's slightly over 1 cent, so 0.013721. Yeah, if you run the fib, you'll get this level, right? Beyond that, we have the 618 and the 65%, the golden pocket. And this level, a lot of confluence with the price. So you see right here, it was support. We broke below it, and right here, this same support level flipped to a resistance. So the 618 is 0.023089. Yeah, look for some selling pressure to come in at this zone, and then beyond that, we do have confluence with the price right here again at the 786, and that's 0.047359. But again, just draw your fib, and that's going to give you the levels. Actually, you can replicate what I like to do. I draw the fib, and I just, once I do that, I take a horizontal ray, and just here, I just mark my levels over the fibs. So if I don't have the fib on, I still have my levels, right? So I'm gonna look to it just in case if I flip to this chart and I want to see what's going on really quickly, and I don't want to have to run a fib or even remember to run a fib. Then yeah, I have the levels marked, and yeah, I'll remember what they are. So 382, 50, 618, 786. Yeah, and I can just take trades based on these levels. Again, I explained how to do that. First touch, may consider a short. Daily or weekly candle closing above it, I can basically take a trade off of it, use it as a backstop for my stop loss, and I target the next level. Quite simple, right? That way you can maximize the amount you gain on the uptrend. I would prefer in a bullish market with bullish momentum to be taking long positions. So that's what a lot of traders do. They just trade with the trend, and then they just use these levels for their entries and their take profit, right? And then they just fade the pullback. So they just take the profit here. If it pullbacks, they buy back in long, and then they aim for the next level up. And obviously, as you know by now, the market just moves in waves, right? So it maybe come up here, pull back, come up here, pull back, from level to level all the way up. But yeah, guys, that about sums it up for reserve. I mean, the price on this is so low, but up here, right, 0.02, that's a 10x from where we are right now. So from here, just coming up to here, 10x your money. And eventually I do think it's going to make it up here, but yeah, we do have some roadblocks ahead. Anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. If you want to get notified when I release new content, click subscribe. And if you want a place to trade RSR, check out the links in the pinned comment and the description to get some sign-up bonuses. And one of those does not require KYC. Now, you may need a VPN to access the exchanges, just depending on where you're located. So I also put a link to a promotion on a VPN in the pinned comment and description as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.